Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
I'm AJ today.
I may or may not have practiced that in my off time. Do 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 do. And we're live. Maybe if the things will work right. Come on. Come on, come on. My mouse died, my mouse died. I need to get new batteries for my mouse. Frickin' A, man. Come on. Go live. Okay, can you see me? Yes, okay, cool. For the best experience possible, we recommend wearing headphones. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Didn't do it all. Me too. Subtitles on. Why are subtitles never defaulted to on? What the fuck? Okay, I know very little about this game, other than the fact that apparently the Weeping Angels know sign language, because the cover for this game has a Weeping Angel doing this. And I don't know if you know what this means in sign language. But yes, that's the cover of this game. Digitally. So it fingers up like this, hand like this, and it's a motion like this. So what type of creature does this look like? I'll let you take a guess before I tell you. But it's new. You got the horns, buddy. Try some bullshit. That's like, I have a screenshot of it. I can send it to you. Give me a sec, because I already sent the screenshot of this to someone when it first came up. Just gotta find him. That was my cardboard guy. Ah, yes. Here we go. But that is the sign for bullshit. Alright, so I know what little I know from the description of this game is it takes place after the events of the first Weeping Angel episode, the one with Sally Sparrow. And I think it has to do with the name of the organization that is run by the British government to help with alien incursions. And I can't remember the name of it for the life of me. But, yeah, like one of their agents goes missing and you find their phone. So, here we go! Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, found this phone. Yeah, it's bullshit. Petronella Osgood. Hi, Osgood. Unit, that's the name.
Lawrence, at last. Oh, the way you've been avoiding my calls, anyone would think I was your mother.
Oof.
This isn't your mother, by the way. Well, unless there's been a horrendous mix-up with a time fracture. But I think
this was a mobile
not
game.
Lawrence, which means Lawrence is still missing. Okay, I've not got long, so just listen. I've a funny feeling an old friend of mine made sure this phone fell into your hands, which means
I've heard
you're
of it,
the
but I
right
haven't
person
played
for
it.
the job. The job being find Lawrence.
But yeah.
I can't stress how important that is. Think yellow highlighter and circled in red several times. Yes, that important.
Okay.
Right. My friends call me Petronella. You can call me Osgood. I'm an investigator, looking into the odd, the unexplained.
Okay.
Anything on Earth or even
I think it's from the
beyond.
same people.
And I've only just realised what a massive remit that is. No wonder I need your help. You and me are going to sift through clues, codes, and face some terrifying enemies. Sound like fun? Look, gotta go. But I'll be in touch, because you and me, we've got a game.
Yeah, we do. Okay, so these are blocked out. Something like there's a horror game. Yes, that's... Jesus. All the phones. Okay, we done? Thanks for taking my call. Let me tell you about what this is all about. Phone belongs to a man named Lawrence, who's connected to a rather fabulous person of interest. Problem is, Lawrence seems to be missing in action. Intriguing. How can I help? Ooh, got a trophy. We've got a game. Ta-da-da-da! I need to find Lawrence, so you can help me by going through his phone. There may be clues in there as to where he's gone. Or when he's gone? I've always wanted to be a detective since. Where do I start? Gallery? I'm assuming, but still. Hang on, I may have something useful for you. Is it a sonic screwdriver? I've installed a scanning kit on the phone. It'll highlight any potential clues, if it works. Best give the kit a bit of a test drive. You're quite the tech whiz. You're too kind. It's just a simple recovery tool, nothing too complicated. Let's start with getting a picture of Lawrence. He's bound to have one somewhere in his phone. Find a picture of Lawrence. Got it. When you spot anything of interest, like his picture in this case, the scan button will turn yellow. Tap to activate it. Tap it to activate the scanner, then place your finger on the screen and drag it all around to capture all the data until the progress bar fills up. If you hear a strange noise, you're doing it right, then you'll get a clue. Do send me any clues you find. Oh, yes, I've added a handy tracker just in case you get stuck or are unsure of what to do. To access it, tap the icon at the top left of the home screen. Probably that one. So now find the clue you need to find the photo of Lawrence. Home. Gallery. Photos. Ah! Haha! I'm so into this. I love this. This is great. 10 out of 10. Clue found! First clue! Woohoo! This will probably also be an easy plat. Lawrence's photo of Lawrence, the original owner of the phone, in your possession. I think I've got his picture. Excellent work. Since you've scanned the photo, could you send it to me, please? Upload clue. That's not long. Male and approximately Lawrence's age. It's him, alright. Cool, we got browser chats and mail. And calls. Cool. Got it. There's clearly more files in there, but they're corrupted or something. Odd. What's on? Data gets corrupted all the time, but there's usually a pattern to it, a logical cause. You know, like damaging a USB stick when you drop it into molten Zayton whilst conducting dangerous experiments in time travel? No. Personally, I've never done that. Oh, don't worry, you've still got time. So the data isn't just corrupted, it's also out of place, like a jigsaw puzzle with the pieces incorrectly connected. First time I've ever seen something like this. First time for everything. Okay, so what do we do now? Take a look through the new files, would you? See if you can find out more about Lawrence and what he's been doing recently. Might give us a clue as to where he's gone. Do we already know about Lawrence? Not much. Male, 40s, worked in a shop that sold old books and rare DVDs, now owns said shop. Also runs a movie club. Oh, is he the one that ran the thing about the Weeping Angels that they put out? That helped find the doctor? Really, that's all? Well, what little I do know about Lawrence tells me that he could lead me to someone I've been looking for. Someone rather important. Let's stay focused. Go through the entire phone. If you find anything interesting, scan it, take a look. Good luck. I think he's from the Sally Sparrow episode. Like her friend. We got one chat. Oof. Ah, ha 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 ha. Mo asking where. Let's see. Back in January, we're at the end of February. You're bailing again, Larry. The campaign's been on pause for weeks. I know, sorry, but work's in the way, and I have other things going on. Maybe go ahead without me just this once. What? You're our only healer. D&D! Plus, Tom's a complete murder hobo. It'll be definitely D&D. We should kick him out of the group if he keeps that up. See, this is why we need our cleric. His infinite wisdom. Well, we'll just have to aim for a session after Daz's party. Are you sure okay with the planning? Since you're busy and all positive, I want to make up for everything. If you insist, alright. Tell me if you need any help, yeah? You got it, Mo. 13th of February. Psst. Got everything ready for Daz's birthday party? Yep, stuff should get delivered by this weekend. Excellent, mate. You're the best, can hardly wait. Hopefully, anyway. You never know with Henrik's. Ooh, ah! Error. 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 Can I scan? Ah! Clue found. Corrupted chat. A corrupted fragment found in the text thread with Mo about a surprise party. Wait, how many packs are you getting? Getting a keg! Yes! He hates surprises, but the keg will defo make up for everything. Did I mention you're the best? Only every other day. Lol. The modesty on this one. Valentine's Day, just saw the list of stuff, mate. Disco ball? You're a proper legend. I know he did the I love you instead of the rocker horns. I know, I'm the best. 17th. Hi, mate. Party day is almost here. Need any help bringing the stuff on the day off? Might help myself to the keg first. Larry, don't leave me hanging, man. Larry, what's going on? Just trying to give Daz a decent birthday. Serves me right for depending on you, I guess. Oof.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nats. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my texts about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nats. And hey, I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just a talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Ooh, Moe's apology trophy. Well, that's cool. Yeah, so from what I believe, it is the same company. Moe's apology for his outburst. Mate, sorry again about everything. I'm here for you, you know that, right? Call me if you need anything. Whether it's a bite to eat or just to take your mind off things, I can be over in a flash. 19th. Are you okay? I wanted to check in with you. Popped by early, but you weren't around. Good to know you're out of the house at least. Left some stew me mom cooked up near your post box. Please take care of yourself. Larry, mate, I know it's hard times, but don't go silent on me, yeah? You're worrying, man. Me, man? Not me, then ring Dazza, Hamish, or anyone, really. You know we've got you. Larry, please talk to me. No one's seen you in days. Where are you? I'll go back to looking for more clues. Hold on. Oop, an old friend! Got another trophy. This game's gonna be easy trophies. Sally Sparrow. Hey, Sally. I caught you. Hope I caught you before your flight. Just wanted to wish you good luck. This is back in March of 2017. You'll do great things in America. I know it. The world isn't ready for Sally Sparrow. We've got everything covered here, I promise. But don't forget us once you've got your big, exciting life going there, yeah? Oh, Larry, don't be so dramatic. I'm just moving across the pond. It's not the end of the world, but thank you, Larry. And I'm leaving London and the store in capable hands. I'd never doubt a nightingale. Promise I'll make you proud here, and I'll send a postcard to you peasants when I make it big here. Oh, shush. Okay. Henrik's, your package. Order ID 574320 has been delivered. This is an automated message. Please contact our customer services for further queries. Kathy. Happy birthday, Kathy. So, that was in 2017. This is 2021 when this came out. It feels odd to say that again. I miss you, Kathy. I miss you so much. There's so much happening now that's dredging up old memories. I wish we spoke, especially after Mom and Dad passed, more than just me phoning you whenever I need a place to stay. I know I can't change things, but I just want to be your dumb brother again. You were always the smart one, and I'd give anything to get you back. Get back to that, to have you here. Hello? Kathy? No, I'm sorry. This isn't your sister. I didn't mean to interrupt, but, well, there's no easy way to say this. My name's Graham. I'm the current owner of this number. Oh, God. My apologies, Graham. Graham? I should have known that the provider would have sold her number by now. I'll stop. It's alright. Really, I'm sorry for your loss, mate. Thanks, Graham. I appreciate it. Listen, you can keep sending messages if you want. I won't read them, promise. That's awfully generous of you, but it's alright. Probably should have said those things when I could anyway. I understand. The offer still stands if you ever change your mind, though. I'll remember that. It's no problem. Well, I hope you have a good day, and sorry about interrupting you. Graham? Could that be Graham from the new season with the new Doctor? Okay. Subject. Hello, dear. Amy wmail.web from Nightingale 76. Dear Mrs. Lennox, thank you for your email. Allow me to go over the events of the unfortunate day you chose to enter our shop. You ordered a chicken parmesan salad. When this was brought to you, you asked if there was meat in it, to which the reply was obviously yes. You then flew into a raging temper and informed us that you do not eat meat. While you somehow managed to misunderstand the word chicken on the menu, our staff was kind enough to offer you a replacement meal. You responded by throwing your plate and cutlery onto the floor. At this point, our staff had no choice but to escort you off our premises. Also, that uppity woman is my partner. Given your behavior, Mrs. Lennox, be thankful that we're not pressing charges. Please do not patronize us ever again. Mom always did say you are a crazy old bat. Cheerio, Lawrence. Fuck! Get wrecked, bitch! Dear Lawrence, this is Amy Lennox here. I do hope you remember me. I was a friend of your mum. How are you, my dear? I haven't seen you since you were a wee lad. It pains me to write this, but I had a most unsatisfactory experience at your establishment the other day and wanted to bring the matter to your attention. It was at your cafe for lunch, and my order was completely wrong. Now, normally I wouldn't kick up a fuss, but the young lady on duty that day was rather uppity and rude when I voiced my complaint. I understand that it's hard to get good help these days, but you really must keep a close eye on your staff, my dear. Give an inch, and they'll take a mile, I always say. I suppose if your parents were around, they could have given you this guidance, but Auntie Amy is here to help. Wishing you good health, Amy Lennox. Durr! Get fucked, bitch. Alright, Henrix, let's start at the bottom. Dear Nightingale 76, thank you for shopping with us at Henrix Department Store. We've received your order on February 13th, 2021. Kindly note that it has been updated to the following status on our website. Ordered! At Henrix, we value your patronage. Rest assured, our team is hard at work filling your order. Please allow a period of 1 to 3 working days before parcel is ready for shipment. Thanks. Summer is here. Please enter the following details to access your order information. Shite. Order number 574320. Let's see. Next. 0. Was it the 13th? No results found. Let me see if there's an update. Excellent news, your order has been successfully delivered. Ah, that's where that changed. Okay. Nope, that controller died. Good thing I had my backup ready. You've earned the following store credit points to spend on your next purchase. So, yeah, it says 15th it was ordered. So, 574320. Order date, status is now delivered. Home address, 71 Timber Street. Aha! Clue found, party supplies, and order of party supplies from Henrix Department Store. Boom. Standard latex balloon, 50. Red Rivers, 5.0% lager, standard beer keg, 52 pints, vintage disco mirror ball, rose gold birthday banner, 2, silly string assorted, 3 ounce, box of 10. If I'm not here, please load the items in my car. I left it unlocked. Let's see. Ooh. Damn you, Nightingale. Dear Mr. Nightingale, I wrote regarding your recent renovations on my property. I understand that construction works can cause inconvenience to those around, and for that I apologize. That said, I must ask you to refrain from harassing me any further. What I do on my property is my business, and I am well within my rights to carry out whatever works I choose on my own home. If you do not desist, you will be hearing from my lawyer. Regards, Edward Flint. P.S. I should add that I do not appreciate your childish scare tactics. I do not believe, for one solitary moment, the outlandish tales you tell about my property, I see them for what they are. Poisonous poppycock, Mr. Nightingale. Poisonous poppycock. Clue found. Argument with Flint. A misunderstanding comes to a head. Because that's the property where the angels were located. Oh, well, this was strange. Lawrence? Hello? Okay, whoa! It's looping. Woo! Okay. So that just happened. Okay, so we'll upload the argument with Flint. Sounds like typical neighbor stuff. Outlandish tales, huh? What has Lawrence been spreading about Flint's property? Does Lawrence care what Flint is? Think Flint would retaliate? Seems like... He sounds like a decent enough person, though I use that word lightly. Decent, not person. It's not unusual to have problems with your neighbors. But for it to escalate this far, there must be something more to the dispute. Looks like Lawrence was buying stuff for a party, including a disco ball. Groovy. I think his car is still at the address, so we got a cake too. Think we'll be invited once we solve this? Possible. I dread to think of the mess the silly string and cake could have made from being trapped. Oh no. His home address, I presume. Might need to swing by to make sure he's not been there lounging about all this while. That explains the delivery from Henrik's. I don't like this. Sounds like something bad's happened. I'm guessing Nat is someone important to Lawrence. So much so that he'd drop everything for her. Be out looking for her. Maybe that would be a reasonable response to someone you care about going missing, but would you attempt to look for them without being contactable yourself? No. Something about this seems off, but that means we're headed in the right direction. Well, we know a bit more about our friend Lawrence now. What do you make of it all? I don't like these replies. You mean you weren't an investigator, because you are one now. Thank you. I doubt this, but you think he just took off? Looking at his life so far, he doesn't seem to be the type. Seems like an ordinary person, except there's no such thing as an ordinary person. So what's significant about Lawrence? I think he's the one who recorded the video or put together. Yeah, I'm thinking he got taken by the Angels. There was an incident with a woman close to him. Yes, I definitely think this missing person is very significant. Certainly worth looking into. You think something happened? Oh, no. But see, those were angels that were in New York that sent them into the past in New York. These were angels that were in London, or at least England, sending people into the past in England. Because they didn't displace you in space, just in time. Not 100% certain, to be honest. I'm just realized that Lawrence hasn't tried to find his phone. That strikes me as very odd. Huh. How do you know? I guess it is that odd. I've run 54 checks and he hasn't called his phone or texted it. Phone things you'd normally expect. But he did try to call his phone. What? How did it slip my sensors? Never mind that. What did he say? Where is he? I don't know. There was too much static. Osgood. I think his phone rang itself. These weird flashing images. Not a regular call then, is it? Well, he also said something about thinking it's his fault and he thinks that she might... What if she's gone forever? What if it's my fault? I'll see what I can do. If it really is him trying to reach, though, perhaps the line was bad, or whatever it is, it must have been serious. So, what now? Oh, I should have said person of interest. Damn it. Other unusual events the past week. I've managed to use the data you scanned to recover more files. There might be... Woo! Another trophy. Might be more clues in those. Restoring Mo's chat. Oh, restoring lots of chats. More mails. I do have another clue. Corrupt the chat. This isn't terribly encouraging. Might not be as grim as you think. The items you scanned. Thank you for doing that, by the way. It doesn't really fit with any of the existing data we found so far, which means we can't use it to uncover more data. Try to keep going then. It could still be awful. It's not the end of the world. It's the end of the world as we know it. But we need to press on. I'm convinced this is significant somehow. It might not help us recover data, but I think it's a lead worth following. Okay, oop. Oh, till death do us part. Oop, that's a corrupted photo. I don't like it when it does that. Oh, it fucked up those buttons. Can I try scanning it again? Good. Okay, corrupted photo fragment found in the photo album of Lawrence and Natasha. Oh. Aww. Is this when he proposed? She said yes. Someone special. Well, it says till death, so at least fiance. Okay. Cycle through these to see if anything. Ooh. Kitty! Can't scan the download. February.
Hey, Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing. It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it. You were right to escape.
Yeah, he's her friend from the Weeping Angels episode. That's what I said. He's the one who put together the doctor's video message. Okay. Lawrence tells Sally he's worried over Natasha's disappearance. What do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. No, you're not. It's been forever since probably either of us have watched that episode, and I've only seen it once. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Someone bought Wester Drumlin's... What? Larry? I couldn't do that to you again, Sally. I made you a promise. Believe me, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen, and now she's gone. I'm coming home. We'll figure it out, okay? I'll get a flight out first thing in the morning. No, don't, Sally. If it really is those things, you and Natasha are the only people I care about. As much as I want to face this with you, please don't come back. I can't let you do this by yourself, Larry. You sound just like her. She wanted to help too. We'll get her back. I'll contact Ranny, see if there's anything we can do about sealing that place off for good. Just be safe, okay? And please, stay. Okay, I hate this. Promise me you'll be careful. You're a brave man, Larry Nightingale. I think I've heard that once before. And you'll hear it again from Natasha next time. Okay. Alright, that's still... Okay, so, from... Well, I was going to say, from what I remember of the episode, they ended up inside the TARDIS in the basement, but it triggered the return to the Doctor feature back in time, so they were all caught staring at each other in the basement, so they can't move, and then they basically sealed off the house, and the Doctor made sure that everything was all right again. Izzy, yes, Larry? So, I want to get a surprise gift for Nat, but the usual flowers seem boring. Any ideas? Like, oh, Larry, what have you gotten done now? Nothing, come on. Come now, you can tell me. Nat's my bestie and all, but I can keep a secret. I'm serious. Can't a man do something nice for his lovely wife just because... Wife. Okay, so they are married. Alright. I know, she's been talking about that new Indian place. Last Days of the Raj, that's the name. You want me to get her curry? Trust me, she'll be thrilled. Okay, curry it is then. Can I just add you two are sickeningly sweet? I say it with love. Izzy, just checking. Have you heard from Nat today? No, actually, why? Larry, is everything alright? I don't know. She's not been replying to my calls or texts. It's not like her to be this unresponsive. Oh no, maybe her phone's out of battery? I'll try asking around too. Keep each other posted. Yeah? Thanks, Izzy. Larry, no one's seen or heard from her. I'm really worried now. Larry, I'm here, just, I don't know what to do. I'm coming over. We'll go to the police. Okay. Hi, Larry, how are you? So, 2 days later? 2 days later. Let me know if you need a chat. Alright, we'll find her. Larry, don't give up. Because I remember Larry got super excited, like, wait, he's the guy from the video where I pieced all the things together, and it's his tape, and la 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 la. Timey-wimey detector. Just don't get it too close to chickens. It can boil an egg at 60 paces, just don't get it too close to live chickens. Kathy was Larry's sister, who explored the abandoned house with Sally at the beginning of the Blink episode and was sent back in time while they were exploring the house. Yeah, and the officer who said Sally Sparrow was cute. Wait, you repeated? Where? I didn't see a repeat. Oh yeah, no, when they explored the house, I see it now. And then the officer who escorted her to her vehicle at the hospital or whatever, security guard, he got sent back in time and still said she was cute, even though he was old and dying. Larry, don't shut yourself off, please. We're all here for you. Ah, Mr. Flint. Hello, is this Mr. Flint? Who's this? If this is a telemarketer, I'm not interested. I assure you, I'm not here selling anything. This is Lawrence Nightingale. I live near your new property. Friendly neighbor, is it? Forgive me, where are my manners? What can I help you with? That's all right. Is it just Flint, or that's Mr. Flint to you? Now, what do you want? I won't ask a third time. Right, I'll get straight to it then. There are some concerns regarding your property. Whatever the real estate agent told you, they're lying. It's not safe there. Don't go into that house. Are you calling my cousin a liar? Pardon? My cousin's the one who sold me that house. My cousin's the estate agent. Are you calling them a liar? It's not what I meant. I apologize for insulting your family, but that's not important right now. You need to stay away from that house, Mr. Flint. Please, I don't know what you're playing at Nightingale, but I won't be told what to do like some bumbling halfwit. I ain't calling you a Perhaps if we talked over the phone I could explain better. You have 1 minute. You hung up. Yes, because like my cousin, I'm a liar. 2, I suggest you stop pestering me with this nonsense. Good day, Nightingale. When was this? January 12th. Fuck. They weren't even on the phone for 1 minute. Mr. Flint, I apologize for the heated exchange. Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. Please allow me to make amends. Why don't you pop by for supper sometime with my wife and I? We'd like to give you a proper welcome to the neighborhood. I suppose things can get lost in translation with these modern devices. Very well. I accept your invitation, Mr. Nightingale. Excellent. Hopefully we can sort this all out. February. Oh my god, I slept through my alarms. Why didn't you wake me? It's an hour past opening now. Because I've made the executive decision to give you the day off. You're ill, Nat. You need the rest. But we're meeting the new suppliers today and Mrs. Norris from the foster home. Aww. Are you sure you can manage all of it by yourself? There'll be like 12 kids for the 2. Oh, never mind. No. I've got all covered. Your notes are pretty detailed. Plus, Oscar's here to help as always. Trust me. Well, knowing Oscar's there does make me feel a bit better. Larry and Oscar, of course, you too, hun. Fine, I'll stay home today. Let me know if you need any extra help. Alright, Nat. There's some soup on the stove, by the way. Aw, did you make it? Sure. If heating it up on the stove after it was delivered counts. I suppose I appreciate the thought. Thank you, Larry. Have a good day at work. Hope you feel better, love. 16. Psst, Nat, important question. Did you head out without me noticing? The texts are coming from inside the house. Anyway, could you get me a pint, please? The kitchen's right next to you. But I'm right at the best part. You only watch Trainspotting 100 times now. Weird. Waited. Don't know how you can stomach it, honestly. It's a classic. And I never knew how you can sit through Lords of Arabia. It's only about 3 days long. Yes, it is called The Lonely Assassins. Did I put the title wrong. Thank you, Dyer. Yeah, let me fix that. God, I keep forgetting my mouse is dead. Let me figure out how to fix this. Edit stream info. Okay, fixed. Because I posted it on Twitter and then retweeted it everywhere. So I'm gonna go make a quick amends to my post, but yes, because my brain thought Silent Assassins. Because what I normally do is I make my tweet first, and then just copy and paste that to Facebook and to Discord. I made an amendment on Twitter. I'll leave it everywhere. One more thing! Yes! Dread suit for Prime 4. Fuck yes. Bubbly hydrate! Also, Dyer, have you seen... it's Topo Chico Lime. Because we actually found some. Have you seen the image for this game on PlayStation? Because, come on, let me friggin... What? It's so weird when fucking... Like, I can select certain images from certain albums for some things, but can't for Facebook. It's so weird. Okay, I'm sending you the screenshot of what it looks like on Facebook. But I did not know that the angels knew sign language. Now that's a real classic without any gross out scenes too. Right, engaging plot that man, desert, and even more desert. It's the whole atmosphere and mood. And might I remind you, Peter O'Toole was a national treasure. He was quite the dessert in the desert too. Well, can't argue with that. Wow, I just realized the film came out over 2 decades ago. Makes me feel really old. Aw, love, we all have to grow up at some point. And excuse me, we're all the same age. 45's not that old. Are you implying that I'm geriatric? Right? Right? Like, whose bright idea was it to have the angel sign bullshit? I'll get the bite. Oh, want me to bring some iced tea too? Smooth operator, and yes please, for what it's worth. I'm glad you chose life with me. 17th, so that was all evening of the 16th. Afternoon of the 16th. Because the jump scares in this game are bullshit. Hey Nat, did you go out? Where are you? Kettle was left on. Was there an emergency? Seriously, Nat, where are you? Please give me a call. I've been looking everywhere for you. If you see this message, please call me, okay? Please be okay, Nat. Ooh. Okay, check the email. Okay. You were mentioned in a comment by Jackpot, the following thread, titled Weird Phone Corruption, author Jackpot. Click the link below to view the thread that you have been tagged in. Sacred Circle, explaining the unexplained. Do not reply beyond this point. Anyone here familiar with bugs? I'm 99.999% certain I've got some. I have it, I just haven't had a chance to play it yet. So it is on my list of things to play, but with me, I wasn't in the mood for Code Veronica X tonight. But wanting to keep in the spooky Spooktober theme, I figured a Weeping Angels game would be pretty good for that. I've got some kind of virus or bug on my phone, and it's glitching everything out, down to my last few security protocols at the moment. Worst part is so much data has been corrupted. Apologies to those waiting for my updates of Wester Drumlins. Those batch of photos were the first to go. Oh, that one is too? Okay. Might help if you tell us what kind of glitches, mate. Mostly just weird patterns of numbers. Because this also feels like the episode where people were getting downloaded into the internet. Now it feels like there's an image in those too. Everything keeps shifting though, so I can't tell what I'm looking at. Anything that has an image of an angel becomes an angel itself, so your phone's an angel now? I think I'm actually experiencing some kind of phenomena on my phone, or it's in my phone, I don't know. The virus is just burning through... Where was I? Burning through my phone right now, corrupting everything. I've tried to delete the source file that I traced... an online forum with personal stories about bizarre phenomena. Traced it back to you, but it's like the virus is always 2 steps ahead of me, behaving like it's got a mind of its own. The really weird thing is, I feel like something's watching me through my phone, like it's slowly waking up and forcing me to... whatever holds the image of an angel becomes an angel itself. Slowly waking up and forcing me to look at it. Are you telling us that you've got some eldritch horror on your phone? Kind of. You're all looking for the unexplained, right? Here it is. And I'm getting these strange dreams, hallucinations. Even when I'm awake, I keep thinking that my arms are turning into stone. It keeps moving. The pictures. I look away for a brief second and it gets closer. Nightingale, you were right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Wester Drumlins, don't go there. Don't go. Take a breather, mate. It'll be alright. It's too late. It's here, watching me. Okay, so this was a post about, does anything know about this house? Dark history. Alright. Jesus. That's basically every other place in London. I'd love to hear more stories from people who know the place, though. Bruv, have you read it? Get a grip, mate. Most likely the article is a marketing employee, something out for something out soon. Smart, but nothing I haven't seen before. I used to walk past this house from my night shift back when I was in uni. This was back in early 2000s. Lights would be on sometimes, and I swear I saw figures moving by the window. There would be music playing too, an old jazzy tune. Come to think of it, I never heard any footsteps or voices, just the music. It says the house hasn't had new owners since the 60s. Squatters, perhaps? Could be. Place looks like a wreck, then. Curious about all those missing people too. Anyone familiar with those cases? It's been years, but I still remember the nights when we'd get calls from Wester Drumlins. We call them ghost calls. Someone dials the line, but all you hear is silence. You think is a joke, maybe an honest mistake, so you think to hang up, but then this odd feeling of dread crawls up your spine and settles in the pit of your stomach. You just know something's wrong. It was worse when they did answer. I remember a man saying something was haunting him. Skimming. Sorry, love, but this proves some bloke went AWOL. Just skimming for clues. There's a lot of reading on this. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Urban legends claim Wester Drumlin is a haunted house with a history steep. There we go. Drumlin's disappearances. Once a fine home in the boroughs of London, the building has long since fallen into disrepair. I believe it, but I mean, you're usually not reading those out loud. Boroughs of London, the building has long since fallen into disrepair. Its once luxurious decor has been a victim of neglect and vandals, although in recent years its reputation has deterred most uninvited visitors. Despite a number of police inquiries over the decades, none of the missing people have ever been found. And in a sinister twist, we can reveal that no investigation has ever unearthed evidence or even indication of how or why they disappeared. So, basically what the title says: first time poster, long time lurker. Spring pictures of Hammond Square. My mom did a few of these poses. Cherubs, statues, the ones near the water fountain. Oh no, pictures of angels. A few days ago, and the statues look different, as in there seem to be more than I remembered, and some are facing the wrong way. Don't trust me. Oh hey, seems like we're in the middle of the night. Oh yeah, I bet it was. I can't believe I didn't. Another freaky statue incident. Another incident? It happened a couple of years ago in the summer. Some drunk hecklers were ganging up in the street performer. Poor fella, he was a living statue, so he wasn't responsive to their taunts. But then they got rough, started shoving him. One of them took it too far and pushed him to the ground. I mean, yeah, he didn't really have much of a choice of location to play it at. Exploded when it hit the pavement, shattered to bits like marble. It was a mess of blood, flesh, and stone. Chaos ensued. The attackers fled, and people were freaking out how his body came apart like that. He was dead by the time the medics arrived. I mean, how do you survive an ordeal like that? When they picked him up, they said he was unusually heavy, and his skin was hard, like it was cast in stone. but his insides were still fleshy human. The news reported that the man had frozen solid overnight. And that was that, but I don't believe it for a second. It's impossible. I know there's something more they're hiding. That. How come it didn't make international headlines? Wouldn't have visited if I'd known something like that happened. Because it's an urban legend. Don't listen, dear. There's nothing to be scared of in jolly old There's plenty to be scared of in jolly old England. Weird phone corruption. Tales from the War Part 3. Alright, last one he's in. Fascinating discussion. I'm compelled to continue the thread and share the tale of my own. Buff initially wasn't alive during World War II. What I experienced that day feels like an echo, I suppose, from the Blitz. Was waiting for the last train home, tucked myself in a seat with a book. Headphones were full blast. It was normal until I realized that it'd been too long before the train arrived. When I looked up, I didn't recognize the platform I was on. It was old, had a different name too, but what's troubling was that it was completely filled with people, lined up and seated by the walls, the floors, even on the tracks. They were dressed in clothes like you see in the period films. No one paid me any mind until I started heading for the exit. People were screaming at me to stay inside, that I'd endanger everyone by leaving. A siren started ringing as I fought through them, drowning out their screams until I felt rumbling and saw a bright light. That was it. Apparently I'd seemed hypnotized and was staring at the sky, blocking the underground entrance the whole time. I don't know. What do you lot make of it? It's like you went back in time. Doesn't beat, I think, I'm my grandmother's reincarnated World War II boyfriend story. No, you're your grandmother's World War II boyfriend. Could I ask what station this was? I wonder if it was an old one that didn't make it. This is Walham Green. There isn't any station by that name. What if they renamed the station? Could have renovated it since then. Tried to look up anything similar during the Blitz on Met Archive, but I found something else that's equally bizarre. Check it, Metropolitan Archive. Tap the download button to retrieve your requested file. Okay. Someone hanging off a barrage balloon. Gee, I wonder who was hanging off of the barrage balloon. Davy Street attack raises questions. Are you my mummy? Mystery woman holds on for dear life. The London Chronicle, old newspaper clipping details a series of odd events. Alright. Legions of Security. This week we take a look back at one of our older articles, explore a rather surprising installation outside of a Van Gogh exhibit. Ooh. Van Gogh. Fleeting construct, only there for a brief time. It is coincidentally placed random object or a brilliant critical commentary of our social landscape. Gee, I wonder what this object could be. The Louvre's 2010 exhibition of Vincent van Gogh's work that I encountered a most unusual piece of art was of course no stranger to the Van Gogh exhibit, though magnificent his painted works were familiar to me at this point. It was during the Louvre's 2010 exhibition of Vincent van Gogh's work that I encountered a most unusual piece of No, it wasn't a sculpture, one not even placed in the exhibit itself. Clue found. Louvre's blue block, blah 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 blah. A review of an art installation of a blue box at the Louvre Museum. A friend and I came across it outside the building, standing rather imposingly before the doors. It was a large blue telephone booth of sorts with police markings. Dear Lawrence, someone... What? Ah! What? Find me. This is the... Someone has sent an update to your report. Please click the link below to view. Thank you for registering. Find me. Charitable database built to help people find their missing loved ones. Oh, shit. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to track her information. But mod should be allowed to award channel points. I mean, that... let me try scanning this again. Clue found. Corrupted email. Corrupted fragment. Found an email. Update of Natasha's disappearance. Okay, so I need her information. Okay, so missing since, home address, age of disappearance, eye color, well, gender is female. Gallery. Brown? Brown eyes. Chats. Nat. February 17th is when she went missing. 45. Okay, doesn't keep anything. February 17th. Okay, so the home address. Heinrichs. Do I have to... Fuck. 71 Timber Street. Okay. Result found. Missing Natasha Nightingale. Natasha's missing. Public appeal for any information about Natasha's disappearance. Update for you, buddy. I'm afraid it's not good news. I asked around. You were pretty much the last person to see Nat. No signs of forced entry or anyone coming over the fence into your home. From what you tell me, pretty much all personal effects are still in the house, so she clearly didn't go anywhere on her own. Checked with a couple of pals in Scotland Yard, too. Had them run every database I could think of. Not a sniff. Not in the whole of London. I hate to sound corny, but it's like she just vanished into thin air. Fuck. Alright, all's good. Here's the updates. Okay, so I can select... Happily married man, then, or Lawrence. I'm almost certain that this is the Nat Mo mentioned in the message. Seeing them makes this much more real. He didn't... it is real, but I understand what you mean. A lot to process, isn't it? but just so we're sure, could you try finding a name for her?
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
What? Yeah, that was a call, right? Signal is odd. Who was it? I don't care how she knew about the call because she's hacked it. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seemed like a hijacked phone signal. Doesn't quite match the corruption. No, like it said cracks, whatever, but it was basically shark. Checking the call history and see if the number plays back. I'll look into it. That's contacts.
Shark 174.
Harks is also stored in the contacts. Stays of Raj is the curry restaurant. Trinella. How is... Okay, there's... These urban legend websites always seem wildly implausible, but I've stumbled across my fair share of leads on them before. I don't think so. I suppose. I mean, you might not be crazy, but give me a second. I can discover something truly bizarre, or improbable. You tend to share it with people who might believe you. Wait, you investigate. Neither have I to it. Honestly, you'd be surprised at how many people go missing without anyone noticing, but it seems our Lawrence notices these sorts of things. At any rate, this will help with establishing Lawrence's thought process, so he's not the conventional sort that could make things difficult. I see what you mean by the background. Western Drumlins. I don't know about you, but the repeated mention of that place is raising some alarms for me. It's raised more than a few alarms for Lawrence here. Right, Sally too, from what I gather. Except I don't think their reactions are based on secondhand accounts. There was much too pain in his voice. That house. Seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. Sacred Circle, this is a conspiracy theory message board. Yeah! I used to peruse it myself for some fascinating insights. I never pegged Lawrence to be the type. What's with this Jack fell experiencing glitches with his phone? Sacred Circle sounds nefarious. I suppose it does sound a bit cult-like. Harmless, just a little enthusiastic about the world around them. Jack's last words about Larry, he was right about Western Drumlins. Something tells me this won't be the last reference to it either. All roads lead to Rome or a creepy house in London. Now hold on. Mystery woman clings on for dear life. There's something very strange about that story. Do you see what? Yeah, I spotted the anomaly too. You might. Oh. I couldn't zoom in on the article. The report makes it clear that the woman was dressed in clothing from our era. She's wearing a Union Jack. Of course it's weird. I'm guessing this is another mess relating to the time fracture. You haven't mentioned time fracture yet. And no, she's not related to a time fracture. She's related to time and relative dimensions in space. I mean, what? Oh, the usual little problem that could trigger the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Don't worry, we have top people working on it right now. Top people, I'll forward this information to my colleagues. They'll know what to do, I hope. Meanwhile, we need to focus on our efforts on finding Lawrence. Top people. Evidence of the Doctor. I knew it! Large blue telephone booth with police markings. That must be the TARDIS. But why visit a Van Gogh exhibit when the Doctor can meet him in the... I have to do the thing. I have to do the thing. I did the thing. It's complicated, but long story short, that's my person of interest. I like to keep tabs on him, her, them. It's hard to keep track. That's the problem with time-traveling aliens, I suppose. They don't always show up in the right order, and sometimes not always in the same body, but that old phone box is always a dead giveaway. Doctor in a police box seems a little incongruous. Is the phone box for making house calls? No, house is another one. I'm ashamed that I laughed at that terrible, terrible joke. That phone box is actually a TARDIS. You could call it a spaceship, but it can travel through time as well. Its appearance is just a disguise or a cloak and field, I think, that doesn't work or chooses not to work, depending on which story you're going with. Oh, why not? That's the gist of it, yes. I have to say, all things considered, you're adjusting to all this remarkably well. Anyway, the discovery proves... Anyway, the discovery proves my hunch. Lawrence was indeed looking for the Doctor. I also suspect that the Doctor had something to do with you getting a hold of Lawrence's phone. Doctor sounds fascinating. The Doctor does have a certain charismatic pull to them. You can't help but want to know more, even if it puts you in danger. We must focus on finding Lawrence. But if you come across any more references to the TARDIS or the Doctor, send them to me. This might give me some leads to the Doctor's current location. Aha! Progress! Great, these items are useful. Fabulous! What kind of progress? The items are more like fragments, really. The two pieces you scan connect to each other. Interesting, but no new files then. Or what does that mean for us? Might connect to other fragments as well. That's exactly what I thought. I knew we'd make a good team. We'll get a better picture when we've got all the pieces, so keep calm and carry on scanning. Yaha! Good or bad You tell me. You see, it's puzzling. We did guess correctly. All the fragments do seem to fit together. So it looks like we are getting somewhere. I'm sensing something's not making sense to you. You're really getting to know me. And you're spot on. You see, that's 3 pieces now. And none of them link to the other data on the phone. They should, but they don't. It's almost like they were never supposed to be on Lawrence's phone. They're not. Hmm. 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 What do you think we should do next? Huh. Well, we almost have all the fragments. Go get the rest. I'll be waiting. By the way, it looks like the corruption is blocking a direct link. It might be worth checking out that email again, see where it leads. Ta-da-da-da! Must have been awful to know that neither a private investigator nor the police could help. Luckily, we're neither of those things. You're really getting into this, aren't you? That's the kind of determination we need. The report is rather conclusive. I was afraid of this. Quite a few of my ex-colleagues disappeared while on assignment. Losing people never gets easier. And to lose your spouse, I imagine that's much harder. I've had a closer look at what you've sent me so far, and I'm seeing some worrying interferences in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha may be in serious trouble. Oh, no shit. We should help them. Now, what kind of trouble? That I can't tell from the data at this point, but we will have to find more and fast. We need to redouble our efforts at finding Lawrence and Natasha. I just want to call him Boris because he married someone named Natasha. What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we'll find more clues about the doctor along the way. More qualified people? Ideally, UNIT would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are our specialty after all. I feel like I've heard about UNIT before. What? How? This is highly classified information. But you've come this far, you deserve to know. The Unified Intelligence Task Force, UNIT, for short, our job is to keep Earth safe. Officially, we don't exist anymore. Unofficially, some of us kept going in secret to solve this time fracture debacle right now. Wait, when did they disband? Because I know UNIT was together after the Vogons. Should I be worried about this time fracture? Not yet. I'm sure we'll get a handle on it eventually. If we don't, well, the less you know about the possible end of the universe in the near future, the better. But back to the matter in hand, it's down to us to solve this, so what do you think we should look into next? Chat with Sally was interesting. Yeah, I was thinking that. It almost sounds like they know what happened to Natasha, and there's certainly some connection to this Wester Drumlin's place. Implies of them from Wester Drumlin's. Good spot, I noticed that. What are your thoughts about the ominous them? Maybe he thought someone kidnapped Natasha. Possibly, but none of this feels like a kidnapping case. No ransom demand, no reason to target Natasha. At any rate, Lawrence specifically mentioned Wester Drumlins. That makes it our next lead. Managed to recover some new data. Let's see what we can find out about this place. What are you going to do? Going to investigate Lawrence's house personally, with both him and his wife disappearing. Let's just hope I'm not the next one. Restoring Sally's chat. Mr. Flint's chat, mails, gallery. Is there anything in the browser? Okay, so those are the ones I've checked. Is there anything under his search history? There it is. Don't look. Let's see, more last year. So that's it then. Articles live. Into the Unknown isn't exactly the BBC, is it? It's better this way. Too much attention and people might take it as a challenge. I trust Rani. She knows what she's doing. No one's stepping foot in that house again. Then we can finally put it behind us. I think so. They should have filled it in with concrete and then had the doctor drop that block of concrete in the sun. I mean, what? Honestly, it's a relief. Oh, I feel at least 10 stone lighter. Pun not intended. Relax. I think we've earned the right to joke about it now. Yeah, see, they weren't involved when we found out that if you hold the image of an angel, you become an angel. But still, I know it was always difficult for you. I hope you can finally make some peace with this, Sally. Maybe. It never felt right before. Think of it this way. Kathy would be livid if she knew you've spent all this time groveling. Wouldn't it be grieving? Oh, definitely guilty of that. I just need to be sure that it wouldn't happen again to anyone. Speaking of Kathy, is that what you did to move on, I mean? Well, yeah, my sister can get quite scary. But I also think that the situation was impossible to solve all at once. I kind of took it slow and made sure I could breathe in between, you know? Larry, that's too easy? No, it's brave. None of this is easy. I think that's the first time you called me that. What, brave? I definitely have. No, not in those exact words, maybe. For what it's worth, I'm glad it was you. I mean, all things considered. Not that I wanted it to happen. Me too, Larry. Thanks for sticking with me through it. Even after well, I'm happy we're friends. What do you think you'll do now it's over? Good question. It's one I can't answer just yet, but you know what? I think I can find some comfort in that. Mr. Nightingale, what do you want? I've tried to be civil about this, and against my advice, you continue to be a thorn on my side. Mr. Flint, I have no idea what you're on about. If you have any issues with the renovations, you'll have to bring it up with the council. Save it. I just spent 2 hours cutting up all the red tape you tried to throw in my direction. You can't stop me from doing what I wish with my property. You don't understand. Why don't we talk about this? This is not a discussion. Just let this go and walk away. My previous email still stands.
I said 3 sugars, you absolute Mr. Nightingale, my dear chap, how did it get to this? I will tell you how it got to this, Nightingale. Your insane crusade to try to stop me carrying out renovations in my cellar. Now, most people know me as an easygoing man who...
Thank you.
For God's sake, make a fresh cup and get it right this time, you glistening simpleton.
Bog!
An easygoing man who prefers to find common ground. But in this case, the only grounds in question belong to me. Wester Drumlins is mine to do with as I wish, and I intend to open up its cellars. Attempt to coerce or scare me again, and I shall contact both my lawyers and the police. Actually, I rather think the boys in blue would be fascinated by your tales of killer statues, might even get you committed. And if you think you could remain silent when they pull you in for questioning, the chief constable is an old golfing friend of mine. He'd make you sing, Nightingale. He'd make you sing.
Fuck off, Flint.
I've so enjoyed our little chat. Toodle pip.
Fuck off, Flint. Oscar Huang. Hello, Mr. Oh, his employee. I'm at the shop right now. Ooh, February 18th. This is the day after that went missing. But still locked. Tried calling Miss Nightingale, but she's not picking up. Mr. Nightingale. Are we supposed to be closed today? We got some customers out here with me too, Oscar. Sorry. Tell everyone the shop's closed until further notice. Don't Do let the others know too. Thanks. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you again, but I still have a job. Is this because I accidentally melted some of the merchandise in a rare DVD display? Ooh. Are you both going bankrupt? OMG, I'm so sorry. I've just been thinking about myself. I should have pushed for more sales. Oscar, calm down. It's none of those things. Nat's missing. I'm so sorry, Mr. Nightingale. Please let me know how I can help anything. Oscar, going to take you up on that offer. Could you come over and pick up the keys to the shop, please? I might be going on a trip, of course. On my way, you're going to look for Mr. Nightingale, something like that. I'm leaving you in charge while I'm gone. I won't let you down, sir. Mr. Drumlin's article. Hold on. Hey Ronnie, hope all's well with you. Sally and I just want to thank you again for your help with Westward Drumlin's article, getting it featured on some high-profile sites, as well as a few of those urban legend sites. Really was going above and beyond the Call of Duty. It's something we both appreciate. There's no way we'd have managed to get it published so quickly and seen so widely without your help and advice. I doubt anyone else would have given us a hand. I can't say I blame them, to be honest. The things I've seen, the stuff I know about, well, most people wouldn't believe a word of it. The fact you listened and understood meant the world to me. Clyde was right. You're a special person, by the way. How is he? Not seen him for ages. Tell him I say hi and send him my congrats. I see his homeless charity just opened its third shelter. Oh, meant to say, I saw that some sites refuse to publish articles anonymously, and for those you gave Sally and me a pseudonym of Cal Nye Wallers. Very nice. I see what you did there. Thanks again, Lawrence. P.S. I saw the piece you wrote in Metropolitan magazine about Devils of the Sea helping waylaid mariners. Absolutely fascinating. Cal Nye Wallers instead of nightingales, I'm guessing. No worries, it was my pleasure to help. Given what you and Sal experienced, I think it's best we don't let anyone near Mr. Drumlin's ever again. Let's hope your article keeps any potential buyers well away. And I'm glad you like the pseudonym. Do let me know if Cal Nye Wallers has any more stories for the Bazaar. You've got quite a few editors interested in your style. Cheers. Okay, latest complaint. I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to provide you an update regarding your previous complaint to the Western Drumlin's estate. On February 3rd, an agent was dispatched to the property to investigate the concerns outlined in your correspondence. After a thorough inspection, they found the building up to code, thus we have no plans to proceed with further action at this time. We understand you've submitted a total of 3 reports concerning the estate since its acquisition. Our team has investigated each of these claims, but they continue to find no evidence of wrongdoing. Unfortunately, we cannot entertain any further complaints regarding Western Drumlin's without absolute evidence. If you have a dispute with the property owner, we suggest you contact them directly or seek the aid of mediation service to resolve the issue. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any other concerns. How very diplomatic, Mr. Flint. So he's the current owner of Western Drumlin's? Yes. That's why Lawrence...
Watcher 9327.
Watcher.
Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327.
That's why we're locking horns. Weird call. What was this one like? Same, just static and numbers. Please do tell. 4 numbers, both times. Same voice, different phone numbers. Interesting. Can I list them? Either they're trying to cover their tracks, or they're trying extremely hard to get in touch. Just a second. I just pull up some information from the call data. Looks like both calls were from old landline numbers. Very old numbers. Probably 70 or 80 years old, in fact. Can you trace the source? Theoretically, I could. I'd rather pay full attention to our main investigation. The phone's corruption might be causing these calls. Best we just wait and see if it happens again. We've got more pressing issues right now. hang on. Yeah, I thought so. There was an article about Western Drumlins on the website you scanned earlier. Wait a second. Look. Kalnai Wallers is an anagram. Can you see of what? What of? I don't see that as an anagram. Can't believe I didn't spot it immediately. Oh! Lawrence and Sally. Okay. Lawrence and Sally must have spread stories about Western Drumlin to keep people away from it. And Lawrence was... Never mind, I thought it was going to be a bird thing. And Lawrence was also dealing with Mr. Flint. Why was he so determined to make people steer clear of Western Drumlins? Whoa. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but that may not be the best idea now. Well, that's frustrating. I had hoped we would find out more. What do you mean? I mean, we did learn some things, but I don't know how useful they are to us at this point. We know Lawrence and Sally wanted to keep people away from Western Drumlins, and went to great lengths for it. We've hit a dead end. Don't know how much more we can do on our own, with just the phone data to go on. Did you find anything at Lawrence's house? He clearly hasn't been home in a while. His car was nearby though, and his keys to it were in his living room. All the stuff he ordered for the party is still in the boot. Anything else? Well, there was something odd about the master bedroom. An outline of dust on the wall in front of the dresser. Like something was taken off the wall. I'm guessing it was the dressing table mirror. Maybe it's elsewhere in the house? Didn't see it anywhere. It seems like someone removed it from the house. But all the valuables were still there, so it's probably not a burglar. Maybe he took it to Western Drumlins. But he walked, maybe? Yeah, because it's nearby, but then again, the question is why. That, and it still doesn't tell us where he's gone. It seems like everything is just leading us to more questions right now. That's true. The only strong lead we have. Whatever's going on, Western Drumlin's at the center of it. Lawrence seemed to believe that anyway. Managed to contact a colleague of mine, Aisha. She's going to have a look around. Oh no. Sounds rather risky. If anyone can handle this, it's Aisha. She's one of UNIT's finest surveyors, very thorough and resourceful, so definitely the person we need in the field. So you know her well? Yes, well, sort of. Aisha and I have been on a lot of UNIT adventures together. I trust her to have my back, and I do the same for her. Funny story, actually. I once got Aisha out of a difficult scrape involving a cyborg, shark, and a bobsled. Her radio expertise came in handy too. Cyborg, shark, and a bobsled. Okay. That's not an adventure I'm familiar with. Aisha is radio tech enthusiast, shortwave, high frequency. She's passionate about it. Anyway, I'll drop Aisha a message now. Meanwhile, could you look through the phone again, see if we've missed anything? Let me know if you find something. What can I do for you, Mr. Flint?
Mr. Nightingale, Lawrence, Larry. I was devastated to hear about your wife.
Where are you?
Natalie, I believe her name is.
Asshole.
Or was. But it does rather prove my point. That you should end your fixation with my property, Wester Drumlins. I've been a patient man.
Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale.
Throughout all your scaremongering, and let's be frank, your threats.
Oh, 1 second. Yeah.
But I've instructed my lawyers, Derbyshire and Mills, to seek a restraining order against you. Your obsession with my property must cease forthwith.
Notice the,
That's just something you have to face. Incidentally, my contractors have reported seeing a figure on the grounds of WD on several occasions. I think we both know it's you. Naughty, naughty. So I've upgraded the property security, and you would be ill-advised to go on another one of your snooping expeditions.
Poke you in the eye.
Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale.
Also, I just got the trophy for Call It a Day, Mr. Nightingale. It's not letting me hang up.
I don't want you within a stone's throw of Wester Drumlins.
Stone's throw? Balrog? Real name? What? I tried to hang up. Good news, bad news. Good news, I think we have a chance at recovering more data. Bad news, we have to be very, very quick. No shit. Because this phone is becoming a weeping angel. Also, that was a gold trophy, so it gets 3. What? How? It's great news. About the call I just got? Sorry, we'll have to... Okay. We have to move fast to recover the data. Some of the items you scanned earlier look corrupted. They contain random numbers and pieces of text. Do you remember? Oh, no, 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 no! This doesn't really give me energy. Right, I'm on it. Gallery. Lightning fast. I don't know how long the items will remain in this state. Try to find and scan any corrupted items as quickly as you can. Go, go, go. How do I fucking... What am I missing? Click the thing at the top left. I know that's the clue. Phone. Find more corrupted fragments into Osgood. Keep it. Look for clues in the phone. It's telling me to scan the things, but I don't... Hold on. No, that's... can't open that link. Already been a sacred circle. Oh. What am I supposed to scan? I hadn't looked at their website. No, because there's nothing left to message her. (2008) Sparrow Nightingale is an independent shop based in community and care, maintained by the Nightingales store. Has an exciting collection of diverse stories, both in physical and digital format. Skillfully curated with intent to inspire, celebrate, and remember. Profits for local charities, local talent, regularly scheduled author events, film screenings. Admission's always free. There's always room for you. Book club, Nightingale Movie Club. Friends. Drop by the Nook, find comfort and warm heart. We're right around the corner, open. Queen Street in London. Okay, so it was in London. Alabama's Blue Box. Alabama's Blue Box. I saw this episode with Dyer. This is the Rosa Parks episode. Oh. Gremlin's disappearance. Okay, so this was the article specifically looked for this. Okay. Sending her the Dr. Alabama's Blue Box. Another sighting of the Doctor. I don't have a record of it in Alabama, though. It looks like this occurred around the time of the Civil Rights Movement, specifically when Rosa Parks was resisting bus segregation. It was an iconic movement for the cause, you know, and the Doctor does like to be present at significant historical events. It's the Doctor. So what's the Doctor like? Doctor is a lot of things: kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow. Oof. Sounds fantastic. Well, they tend to show up at the exact moment when people are in danger and need help, so it's not exactly safe, but it is quite a ride. What kind of alien is the Doctor, anyway? The Doctor's a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Explains the time travel. Yup. Okay. Does this make you wonder, though, if everyone's a lord, who do they lord over? It's not who they lord over, it's what they lord over. Peasants, probably, or the working class. Maybe they lord over time? Lords of Time? They should have just called themselves that. Yeah, but Time Lord sounds better than Lords of Time. Do you know the Doctor? No is a strong word, but yes, I've met them. A few times, actually. You got to time travel, or travel through time, you can travel through space. You got to travel through space and time? No, sadly. The Doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Well, there was that other time too, but then I died. And that's a whole other story. Anyway, good that we've found more evidence of the Doctor. I'll be sure to look through it later. Keep investigating, please. You're doing a fabulous job. Don't pay attention to the fact that I said I died, but we need more information about Lawrence now and what he's doing. Fragment number 4. That's the final piece. Good job. So they definitely all link up together. Let me check. What does it mean? I sense a butt. But I can't get my algorithms to piece them together. I don't think you... Oh, no. What's wrong? All's good. Looks like nothing's happening. You might have to assemble them on Lawrence's phone. How do I do that? Go back to the Western Drumlins album in the gallery. The album appears to be the source of the data shifts. Please piece together the fragments there. Just tap and hold the pieces to move them around. If the piece fits, they'll snap together. Just keep doing it until you complete the image. Good luck. Oh! The picture of them is... bah. Okay. Oh, I don't like this. No. No, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Yup. Oh no. No, 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 no. I was wondering what you were going to be coming back to. I got a trophy though for that. There's something on the phone. Osgood, what's happening? It's what caused the anomalies I detected. Do you see? That wasn't data you just put together. It's a distinct entity that's alive. If that sounds familiar, and I take it that's a bad thing. We've made a terrible mistake. No shit! We should have never put that thing together. No shit! No shit! Uh-huh! It's not good. Really not good. No shit! Oh, we've been what now? Angel. Well, that's the form they tend to take on. Nasty predatory creatures, they turn to stone. When you look at them, units encountered them before. Through this digital form, it's unpredictable. What is it doing? It's moving through the phone, corrupting data. Oh no, it's trying to escape. Escape where to? That sounds pretty dire. Dire! It's talking to you! I think it's trying to get into the phone networks. Ooh, no! If it gets out, the damage it inflicts could be immeasurable. So how do we stop it? Got an idea. The creature came from the corrupted data fragments we put together. If we can delete those fragments, it might delete the entity? Might? You mean you're not sure? Great idea, show me. Great idea, show me how. Just, let's do it. Okay, I've enabled a delete function on my bug. Might, right? If there's a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan button will turn into a delete button. When you see it, use it to delete the fragments. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Do it now, we're running out of time. I'm trying to take over the phone completely, hurry. Okay, I know there was... Oh, chats. Oh, it's fighting me. Where are you, Bish? Future's cold and empty. Your years will not go to waste. Oh. You will see me no more. Hey. Okay. Are you okay? The delete button is glitching. It's not the button. Oh, it's the angel fighting back. It's the entity manipulating the phone. It's going to try everything it can to stop you from deleting those fragments, but you must destroy it. That is terrifying. How am I supposed to beat that? It's weakness, and it knows it. Angel will do everything in its considerable power, stop us from using it against us. We might have an advantage. Weeping angels can only move when they're not being watched. Looking at its behavior here, the rules seem to apply. So as long as you keep it in sight, it can't detect. Don't stare at it for too long. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? Famous last words. But seriously, please be careful. I'll do my best to keep you safe. Remember, no matter how hard it tries to stop you, you must get to that delete button. where was the other? There we go. Shit, it shuffled them all. Haha. Okay. Browser. Do you have an influx of space cubes? They're taking up too much room. We need to click the cube to find out more. I'm a liar, and what I say is false. Don't believe my words at the beginning, because that was actually true. Test of faith, feeling lost, surrender to the embrace. Your time will be spent in nursing. I'm a believer. I have my own path. Delve into the realities. There we go. I'm actually... if that pops up again. I'm fine, thanks. Noise stopped. That was way too close. Sorry about that. If I'd known connecting the fragments would unleash the creature I knew, but you wouldn't let me tell you. I'd have come up with a different plan. Looks like we're safe for now, but I have a feeling there's more danger ahead, much more. Interesting, the data distortions on the phone have been eradicated. That entity must have been causing them. No shit! The creature managed to corrupt and destroy more data on the phone too. At least we prevented its transformation from digital demon to real world threat. No shit! Hope we've not lost anything important. We did our best, wasn't it? Should I expect more of those sons of bitches? Hopefully not, but perhaps you should keep an eye out for any other strange phenomena. In other news, Aisha's just... Yeah, she's setting up surveillance yeah. Do I have a clue? I assume that's from Lawrence's exploration of Wester Drumlin. Looks like it. He documented the place thoroughly. Is that an angel? Yes! Creature I fought off earlier. I'm not sure. It's not the same one, but it's one of them. But it's a possibility I wouldn't rule out. I must warn Aisha about this. Have a look at the new batch of recovered data, will you? I find more answers there. Oh, cool. Ah! Ha ha! Ha ha! That's when Matt Smith was hanging from it, and they... Flying phone box. A phone box with someone hanging off it being lifted by a helicopter. Yeah, he stepped out the door and Yeah, no, they they didn't want to let him actually do that because they were worried about his actual safety because he's a clumsy giraffe. Corrupted video, corrupted beyond repair. It needs to be downloaded again. Okay, I will send her that. Oh my goodness. Ooh, private. How on earth did Lawrence get this photo of the... Yeah, that's when Unit was trying to get him. It was certain that Unit swept through the whole incident under the rug. Fun fact, I was there myself. It was the first time I met the Doctor. Visits Earth a lot then. So we have 9, 10, 11, and 13 all on these things. We've certainly taken a shine to they've taken a shine to this place. Seems to have a thing for historical fence. They show up around these a lot, I find. Snogging ancient queens. Funnily enough, I did hear something about them and Liz too. Never quite knew whether to believe it or not. It's true. Personal curiosity, you could say. I'm a scientist, and that means hunting down interesting happenings. And wherever the Doctor shows up, interesting things tend to happen. Seems exciting. Hunting for adventure A. Well, I also think Unit could really use the Doctor's expertise right now. Speaking of, you'd make a fine recruit for us. Definitely not a job for the faint-hearted, though. Sounds... I'd love to sign up. Personally, I would love to sign up. Better fitness program than delivering pizzas. Perhaps we'll be colleagues someday then. Anyway, so that's 3 TARDIS sightings you found now. Good job. Eh? Last month. Mr. Nightingale, I do believe your presence was required at home 30 minutes ago. Where are you? The popcorn's going sail. Oh, gee, sorry, Nat. Had to pop over to Western Drumlins for a bit, heading back now. I see, making life hard for dear old Fuzzy Flint. I suppose it's wise to keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. Take it that your pick for the movie night is The Godfather and Fuzzy Flint, really? I thought the mob might inspire you in these trying times. And yes, Flint's such a kind neighbor, and he never gets my name wrong. I can't imagine a better way to describe him. Hello, MJ, and welcome with that raid. Woot woot, raid hype. I really need to get more things set up. Eventually. Where's my hypes? My hypes. Queen hypes, Cried hypes, and Kaizen hypes are the hypes I have available. Welcome to Story Night. Sorry it's not more Resident Evil, but we're keeping it spooky with Doctor Who. Fussy Flint. Oh, darling, you're just being unoriginal now. Shut it. But seriously, Larry, the thing with Western Drumlins, it's about to go pear-shaped, isn't it? Don't worry, Nat. I'll keep us both safe. Those things are never getting out. I know you will, but we're a team, remember? I could march over to Flint's right now and make him an offer he can't refuse. I'd love to see you go all Corleone on him, but it's too dangerous. I've already lost Kathy. I can't lose you too. You seriously can't expect me to sit here twiddling my thumbs while you're risking your life. Look, we'll talk more once I get home, okay? Okay. I'm just saying, you don't have to go at it alone, Larry. I'm never alone with you. Aww, you're such a melt. I love you. That's cute. Fuck you, Mr. Flint. Don't test me, boy. Aha, I know everything now, Nightingale. You do? So, this isn't my phone. This is still a PlayStation game. It's a Doctor Who game. Similar to Cherry Nose, the name of the other game, that it's from the same company. But it was designed as a phone-based game where I receive a phone of Larry Nightingale. Simulacra, thank you. Knew I could count on you. And it's basically you come across this phone, and I am not the doctor. No, this phone, Osgood has been in contact with me through this phone and believes that the doctor gave me this phone to help and try to find Larry Nightingale. And this is, Why have you been swearing this whole time? That sounds like it's, not a very good way to keep a conversation going. I mean, have you ever seen the doctor with such a nice beard? Oh, yeah, I mean, there was that one time when Eleven did let it grow shaggy. He is my favorite. Anyways, so you close off the house? Close it off? No, my cousin told me all about you. You've been trying to get that property for ages. I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. There's been a misunderstanding. Fight smartass with smartass. Yeah. There's been a misunderstanding. Open, and it's the article. Horrible things have happened there. Poppycock. I don't take stock in fiction, and to think I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. That dinner was just a stunt, pure manipulation. Well, I won't be bought with a simple pot roast. If you won't listen, then I'll have to do something about it. Do something about it? Ha! Ha! I'd like to see you try. It's not a new word, though. Favorite new old word? Don't test me, boy. Oh. Okay, so thanks for dropping by again. We've managed to get that film you wanted. Hope it's what you're looking for. Here's the download link. Note this link is valid for one download only. If you encounter issues, please contact the... Ooh. How do I contact the records administrator? Alright. A London citizen displaced during the war. That's curiously specific footage to look up. Why would Lawrence be interested in that? Something to do with one of his... I have clues, but none out of these. Possible, but unlikely, given the level of importance attached to it. It looks like this file has been downloaded before. Check the link to see if you can't find the video on the phone somewhere. Can I? Oh, that is the file. Derp. Well, that's disappointing. When that thing was running amok in the phone, amok, it must have damaged the file. Maybe it's important. Can you fix it? Unfortunately, it's beyond repair, because this is beyond repair. Judging by the metadata, that's still readable. It's a digitization of a very old film footage. Thank you for the lurk. I may not have... I don't know how to do that command. I don't know. I still need to figure out how to do a shit ton of the command things. I don't... Like, I don't know what... So what does doing the exclamation lurk actually do? I think there's a video that Lawrence requested in that email we saw, yes. And it's the last file I need to fully restore Lawrence's phone to. How do we get it? Let us use the email from the archives as a starting point. You need to contact Marguerite. Convince her to give you this digitized video she sent to Lawrence, so you have to pretend to be Lawrence. Looks like a personal transaction, so she wouldn't release it to a stranger. That's identity theft. I can do it. Game on. I can do that. Game on! Great. It's our chance to become Raiders of the Lost Archives. Don't be sorry. No pressure. But if Marguerite asks you anything, just get your facts right. It's all in their email exchange. I don't have Nightbot because I stream through my console, and I don't know how to use Nightbot. I've been trying to use the overlay expert thing, but those haven't always been working for me lately. Everyone has Nightbot? Well, good to know. I don't know how to do anything with it yet, but I will work on it. I appreciate it. Shit. How do I email her? We'll give her a ring. Okay. Ren O'Neill. Hold on. Okay. You might have mentioned it before. I'm bad about this. I'm like, what does my Switch have to do with anything? Extension 1034. 020 020 Jesus 79460277. Extension fuck. Fuck. Ten 79460827.
You have reached the Metropolitan Archive, your one-stop access point to our nation's history. If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries, please press 2. For research assistance, please press 3. For international collaborations, please press 4. To return to this menu at any time, having trouble finding what you're looking for, feel free to submit a request or query and one of our administrative staff will get back to you. If you've already made a request or have a search in progress and you'd like to make a call following this up, please dial the 4-digit You have dialed the extension number of Quincy Marguerite. Please hold while we try to connect you. Hello, Marguerite speaking, Records Administrator. How may I help you? Hello? Hello? The line seems to be off or something. Give me a moment. I have your number right here. Text you in a bit.
I mean, that works. Sorry about that, Lawrence. Terrible line. How can I help you? Okay, well, let me see what my options are. Last week, dropped by yesterday, about a month ago. So today is February 28th. Thanks for dropping by again today. So that's 5 days ago. Yeah, that's right. It was refreshing to speak to a hobbyist like yourself. A change from the usual media, researchers, and academics. Particularly enjoyed our last conversation about the nature of time. It was good to meet and chat in your office. That's kind of you to say, but I'm digressing. You were asking about the file you requested? Correct. Yep, the old video footage. That's right, you said it was of monumental importance. I hope you managed to download the file. Computer died and I lost the file? Sorry? Oh dear. Don't fret, these things happen to us all. I'll restore the link so you can use it again. Thank you so much. Oh yes, you asked about something else as well. Something about a blue telephone box? I might have found something. Oh? Can you give that to me too? Of course. Colleague found some records of a telephone box that predate its invention. Perhaps you might make more sense of it with your research so far. Just download from the old link and oh, Master Persuader! You should get the video and the photo. So another trophy! Okay, so there's one download for the video and the photo.
Thanks, Henry. This is a message for Lawrence Nightingale of London, England. There should be more instructions attached to the real tin. Hi, Larry. It's so nice to be able to say that again.
How far back did she get sent?
I'm in Kansas, 1928.
How'd she get to fucking Kansas?
The day Herbert Hoover wins the US election.
They're supposed to just send you through time, not space.
I'm staying at the old Denslow farm, which is lovely and full of great people, and God, I miss you so much.
The fact that they sent her to 28, which... She's 45. Jesus.
I'm fine. Don't worry. 1 minute I was in London, my time, our time. The next second, I'm in Times Square, 1926.
Took her 2 years to be able to make this video?
It was like Life on Mars without John Sim.
So she's 47 at this time.
He was so great in that. But people only remember Philip Glenister because Gene Hunt was so... I really miss our endless stupid talks about telly. That was always our thing. You better not be schlepping around conventions with someone else now, by the way. Unless it's Sally. Sally. Could you move it closer, please? I know it sounds stupid, but I was always jealous of the thing you two had. I mean, the angel thing.
It's nothing to be jealous
That's
of.
why I finally snuck off to Wester Drumlins. Honestly, I was trying to help. I don't know how, but... Anyway, as I was leaving, that was when this, damaged statue touched me and... Zap.
It's breaking the rules.
I think Wi-Fi's rubbish in our bedroom. Try 1928.
It's only supposed to send you back for,
dangerous it was.
the duration of your remaining life.
I pawned all the jewellery I was wearing. Made some pretty shrewd moves in the markets.
Okay,
because my degree in American history would come in useful.
Because the angels usually
Natasha Gecko.
consume your remaining life. And
Don't. Makes me sound like your pet lizard. Did I mention that I miss you?
but they
Every single
usually
day.
displace you only in time,
Oh.
not in space.
Not all my jewellery. The ring of bling.
So the fact that they
death us
sent
do
her
part.
from London to New York,
I think I didn't mention anything about weeping angels.
and also,
Henry?
because this is
What's
21 when this happened. What happened to Henry? 21 to 28, that's a 97-year difference. That means she'd have another 97 years to live, theoretically, on top of the 45 she was at. So that's pretty damn old. Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff. Woot woot. Measure Lawrence from the past. Because, like in the first episode with the Weeping Angel phone box on Bleak House, a phone box sketched onto a first edition copy of Bleak House. So, like, when the security guard got sent back in time, Sally then finds him, like, in the hospital bed, or, like, shortly thereafter. They don't usually send you back. It's a rough estimate, you know, on their part. But yeah, so she found the security guard shortly before he died, after that interaction, and then like when her friend had gotten taken by the angels, she then found her again shortly after, or she got a letter from about that she had just died. Fantastic, well done. That was a decent piece of hacking, my friend. That was emotional. Well, however you managed it, you did it, so it's a moment of truth. Let's watch the video. But first, not your average police box. A first edition copy of Charles Dickens' Bleak House. Ha! We got more 9. I wonder where the Doctor was in 1853, the Crimean War? Oh. Wait, no, Charles Dickens. Yeah. Whatever it was, I'm sure there was a good reason. Boot. Let me see. Did I... Nope, still not completed. You seem to be a big fan. That's a lot to live up to. Good thing the Doctor doesn't disappoint then. The Doctor has always been this beacon of hope, inspiration, and tenacity. And a representation of the belief that we can be better. Always better. That's rather admirable, I think. Anyways, 4 TARDIS sightings. I suspect that might be all Lawrence has on his phone, so excellent work. This might be what we need to track down the Doctor. No, that's a serious slow Never. But no, the slow clap was not sarcastic, because this is a very good speech. I'm going by the dates of when Lawrence saved data on the phone. Okay, just making sure. The latest TARDIS sighting you found was one of the last files modified on the phone before it went dead. We'll only know how far Lawrence got with this exercise once we find him. That must have hurt to watch. Looking at the metadata of the original corrupted video, Lawrence must have played this a few dozen times. Oh. It must have hurt to record that too. No, I think he got taken by the Angels and he's back there. I mean, technically he would be dead, but agreed. But chin up, my friend. So this confirms that Natasha went to Western Drumlins and fell victim to the Angels. They're not merciful creatures. The fate far worse than death, to be ripped out of time and away from the people you love. I mean, don't. I just told you the other day how that would made me cry. But usually it also seems like a lot of the times, like at least with one specific angel, they send them back to. I know you're speculating, but damn. Could Lawrence have done things differently? I can't say, but it's certainly admirable that he and Sally tried fighting this for so long. Aisha hasn't replied to my text. I've managed to decrypt a set of data in Lawrence's personal files. I'm wondering if I'll finish this one in one sitting. I feel like... how long was Simulacra, do you know? Look at, let me see what she said. Oh yeah, look at this, please. Okay. I'll get to that one in a second. Nice. Last year. Congratulations on tying the knot with Nat. Or with Natasha. Sorry I couldn't make it, but it was an honor to receive an invite. Sally, I'm disappointed, honestly. I'm so sorry. I'm wishing you all the best. Not that. It's honor, not honor. Have you no, well, honor? Oh my god, I hate you. It's a funny way of congratulating the bloke on his big day. Must be another thing I picked up in America. In all seriousness, thank you, Sally. The missus sends her regards too. How are you? It's the difference between British and English American. They had a lot of views, and the reason they dropped views from a lot of words like that is when you're typing and you're paying by the letter, they cut out the U's in a lot of things. Same thing with color. C-O-L-O-U-R is British. C-O-L-O-R is American. Saving on type. Buildings are old and tragic enough for you to photograph. Nothing could be as old as you, but there are some good contenders. And the hits keep on coming. And the bass keeps coming. I've got to make up for all that lost time somehow. Anyway, things are crazy here. Crazy but good. I might even be coming back to London for a bit. Really? We should catch up if you have the time. I have some ideas for that thing, and Natasha would be happy to meet you. You should see the new shop expansion too. There's a tiny cafe area where Nat bakes up some goods. They're heavenly. I'd love that. Can't say much though. It's still top secret, but keep a lookout for that postcard I mentioned way back when. Well, not exactly a postcard, but, you know, tomato. You mean honor? Ugh. So that was, when was their wedding date? May 7th, 2020. September 18th, so I might slightly stuck in traffic, but Nat's there, no need to wait for me. Don't worry, she told me all about it. We had a chat, and perhaps it's best if this was a girls' night out anyway. I'll see you next time I'm in town. Yeah, wait, what? You're joking. It'll come to you. Not this again. She didn't stay in town very long. Larry, you have to see this place. It's proper posh. All the bigwigs are here. There's free champagne too. Sorry, Nat. Traffic is rubbish right now. Be there soon. Try not to get too smashed. You should have taken the tube like I said. But no, you had to prove a point. You lost, by the way. Also, no texting and driving. It's been at a standstill for 20 minutes. I think it's safe enough. Are you alright over there? Yeah, I'm fine. Just strolling through the showcase, feeling mysterious and fancy-like. The photographs are beautiful. Oh! So she had a big show, I'm guessing. Really makes you think how much of the world is out there. Oh, there's even a few of our shop. Sally's really got an eye. She makes you look like a movie star's distant cousin thrice removed. What? I resent that. Serves you right for being late to your own friend's exhibition. Speaking of, the woman of the hour is just freed up. I'm going to say hi, text you later, half hour later. I love Sally. I knew we'd get along as soon as she rolled her eyes when I explained your friendly wager. She's on my side, obviously. But she's so lovely, she even got us something. Late wedding present, she said. Remind me to send her some flowers tomorrow. Flowers and a few DVDs. How can a person only have 17? Anyway, I love you loads and see you soon. I remember that being a thing from that episode. Okay, I'm gonna start here.
The angels are coming for you, but listen, your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
Don't blink, don't even blink. 10 was great, I love 10. 9 was fantastic. Like, there is no other word to describe 9. 9 is just fantastic. Fish eat him, go to ready for bed, but good night, MJ. Thank you for stopping by, thank you for the raid, always appreciated. 11's my spirit animal.
Well, this is it. I'm going back to where it all began. Wester Drumlins. Almost there now. It's funny, I've been there dozens of times and always got a tight knot of fear in my stomach. This time, though, nothing. I might stop the angels or... Rani told me about this bloke called Anthony Williams. She interviewed him and he claimed that his parents were zapped by the angels separately, but both ended up in exactly the same point in time and space. So who knows? I might beat the angels forever or have a date at the hot old... I thought so. Right, gotta go. Gonna get in through this side entrance. If I don't make it and you find these messages, you know the drill. Don't turn your back. Don't look away and don't blink. Good luck, Mary.
Well, Lawrence planned the last entry in a series of self-recordings made by Lawrence. Well, if that's the last entry, let me go.
Okay. Captain's log, stardate 54274.7. This is an audio diary. No, it's not. It's an audio journal. Journal always sounds more grown up. Okay. And I'm going to be recording stuff about Wester Drumlins and the Angels in case... Well, just in case anyone ever needs to know. Started back in 2005. Long story short, a house called Wester Drumlins has something nasty in the basement. Creatures called Weeping Angels, or Lonely Assassins, who, if they touch you, will send you back in time to feed off the resultant time energy. And no, I don't fully understand it myself, but they're like stone killers. And the only way to stop them is to look at them. Sounds easy, but it isn't.
I'm home!
Hiya. But it isn't. The Angels or Wester Drumlins are trapped in a circle. They're locked together because they're looking at each other, and the cellar is boarded up, so...
Trisha says she's calling the kid Marta.
What's wrong with that?
Marta Carter. What are you doing?
An audio journal.
Did you start by saying Captain's log, stardate, whatever?
No.
Did you?
I have done.
Good job, I love you, Mr. Nightingale. Come on, you can give me a hand with the shopping.
Be with you in a tick. Anyway, some guy called Flint has just bought Wester Drumlins. I don't know him, but...
There's a load of frozen stuff needs sticking in the freezer.
On it. I'm sure it won't be a problem.
Drumlin won't be a problem. Fuck, he will be.
Journal update. Flint is an idiot. I don't mind idiots. I'm used to them. I worked in local government for 6 months, but he's a dangerous idiot. He listened to everything I had to say, didn't believe a word of it. And he said he couldn't guarantee he wouldn't crack on with his plans to renovate the cellar. This guy could unleash the Weeping Angel.
Which guy?
Hiya. Sorry, didn't hear you coming.
Who are you talking about?
Flint, new owner of Wester Drumlins. He's doing work on the place, which could, you know.
Well, he could be thinking about it. Then see how much decent builders cost and decide he doesn't need a second mortgage. Are you sure?
I'm sure. Ish.
Why don't you go over and check it out? See if he's got any contractors on the job.
I know. I should do. But that place...
Yeah, I know. Look, I'll stick the kettle on.
Nats,
Yeah?
thanks. I'm praying I can convince Flint not to renovate the lower floors, because those steps don't just lead to the cellar. They lead to hell. So, no word from Nat since she popped out last night. I phoned all her mates, no joy. But I can't help thinking... I just wanted to hear her voice. So I played back a couple of my journal entries. Ones where she came in, so I'd recorded what she was saying. God. And in one of them, she says I should check out Wester Drumlins. And I say something like, I know, but I don't want to. Well, what if she wanted to help and she went over there to check it out? What if that's what happened? And an angel or something? What if she's gone forever? And I'm responsible?
Just watched the message from Nats. I thought, like an idiot, it would bring us closer, but just made me realise how far apart we are. And how much I miss her, and she's confirmed it. There's at least one active angel at Wester Drumlins. And what with everything that's going on there, I can't wait anymore. I've got to at least try and stop it before it unlocks the others. I know full well it might kill me. Or send me back in time, or... I don't know, maybe I don't stand a chance, but last time, me, Sally and the doctor used their own gazes to lock them in stone. And so, like Perseus, I go into battle with a reflective surface.
That's where the mirror
Doubt
went.
I could get hold of a shield, but I'm guessing a mirror will do the trick. The doctor used to call them the Lonely Assassins. He reckoned it was because they turned to stone if you even glance at them. But if you think about it, lonely assassins are the best kind. Because we've got nothing to lose.
First, the doctor. It's the doctor! Well, hey, doctor. Cheeky grin one with impractical... Leave his sand shoes alone. Yes, although this doesn't really tell me where or when the doctor is now, but this is the same clip. It's part of the evidence that led me to Lawrence's phone, but now this clip makes sense. It's a warning of the angels. Did you see that at the end there? Lawrence's plan. Trophy! It's just as terrifying in real life. I can see that! They're getting stronger. We can't let them win. Lawrence's efforts won't go to waste. These recordings, they explain an awful lot. Don't you think, now we have the full story? Does it? Could you summarize? True. So what you've worked out, I'm still processing. Well, it's rather obvious, isn't it? Lawrence went back to stop the Angels. That's pretty brave of him. Oh, besides that, I mean. Oh. It's pretty brave of him. Despite appearances, he seems like the kind of man who'd stay and fight. Lawrence defeated the Angels before with Sally, but now they're loose and sent Natasha back to the past. Clearly he didn't manage to stop them this time. It's up to us then. Afraid so. Sounds like he was banking on that one advantage. The Angels can't move while they're being watched. Lawrence wanted to use their own reflections against them, explains the missing. Lawrence worked out that they can be trapped by their own gaze. I'll check in on Aisha again. She's...
Angel 580.
The zeros are trying to locate the phone.
Angel 5801.
Because we've had Shark, we're now at Angel.
5801.
We had one other. 580. This again. Then we'll have a better gauge of Wester Drumlin. You've dealt with the source of the phone's corruption, so whatever this is can't be really that curious. But 3 calls can't be... There were 4 Angels originally trapped in Wester Drumlins, one for each side of the TARDIS. They were staring at each other. You're really starting to think like me. Trace the calls back to a phone company. Looks like they were set up on the network's own automated call lines. Who do you think's behind this? It's going to be a touch trickier to find out. I do have some interesting information about the calls. They were set up immediately after the phone company was formed in the 1950s. All the calls were routed to one number on a very specific date, Lawrence's phone today. Okay, so someone who knew that this was going to happen today set this up. Now that's long-term planning. Let's think. No one's had the phone since Lawrence went missing a few days ago, so what's the most significant event that happened today? Us getting the phone? Lawrence's phone came into my possession? Exactly. So let's take a leap. Someone somehow knew Lawrence's number. Supposing they were also prescient about who would have had his phone at this very moment. That would mean these 70-year-old messages are meant for us, but that doesn't reveal who instigated the calls. Could it be Lawrence himself? Could it be you? I suppose it could have been zapped back to that era. Lawrence strikes me as a very direct man. Method of communication is the exact opposite. No, I don't think it's his MO. It's quite the enigma. Then it's you. And is at Wester Drumlins right now. Oh no, Aisha. We need her help. Or we need to help her. I'm trying to access her camera feed. Access faster! Aisha body cam 01 connecting.
Aisha, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. I was going to phone you. Are you streaming my body cams feed?
Where are you, right now?
Scooby-Doo's house.
What?
Wester Drumlins. I just finished installing the exterior cameras. I've done some of the inside ones, but I still need to...
You have to get out of there now.
I was a unit operative for 5 years. I think I can handle a spooky old house. Hey, do you know that there's a statue of the owner in the basement?
No.
Aisha.
Still here.
That isn't statue. Listen to me.
He's become a weeping angel.
Just don't...
She was going to say, don't blink.
Fuck you, Flint.
Who are you?
Uh-oh, wrong question.
What's the right question?
Where are you?
Where are you?
He's behind you. And when your friend said that you shouldn't blink and you're going to be okay, she was only half right.
Are you using Flint's voice? No. Oh, there he is. Shit.
Flint here. I have some excellent news for you. Something that'll put a smile on your face. I am dead.
Stone
or
spread.
as good as. The angels are using Flint's consciousness to communicate. Because we wanted to say thank you for being so slow and so incompetent. You couldn't even stop Flint's work on Wester Drumlins. That work has allowed one of our number to free the angels trapped in the cellar. They're regaining their strength, and very soon they will be as right as rain. Your planet will become our larder. And I wanted you to know I will not forget how you tried to stop us. I will find you. Send you back to a time when Earth was devoid of
Okay,
life.
so I guess they can pick a
That shall
time.
be your eternal prison.
I just thought they couldn't.
Just think of me as your guardian angel. See you soon.
Oh, God. Mr. Flint's bad side. The angels got Flint. Flint called me, but it wasn't him. Flint called me, but it wasn't him. Osgood? Petronella? Sorry, I'm here. I couldn't just sit around after that. Well, just feed, so I... No! No, 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 no! I didn't have you down as a... Don't. No, no! I'd rather get in without everyone in the neighborhood knowing. Any ideas? She never undertakes a mission without her jamming equipment. I had a quick rummage through her car for it. No luck. Must be in the house with her. Just spotted a retinal scanner at the gates. I see. So, can you hack it? I'm also obsessed with puns. But actually, yes, I can if you can get me an image of Flint. I did. With that, I think I'll be able to reconstruct an image of his eye. Took the scanner and letting me in. Okay, wait. Where can I... Got it. On it. Pictures, videos, any of the sort of image will do. Just find one and scan it. I know you can, but please, you must hurry. Hey, look, I had one handy. It's a very good... Was taken after the angels. Poor man. Well, let's see if it gets past the scanner. It worked. Okay. It's my backup. I have to do this. No, it won't be! Heading to the cellar now. I grabbed a camera from Aisha's car. I'll patch you into that and the surveillance she set up earlier so you can see. Oh, fuck. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Yes, connect!
Aisha. Aisha!
She's been taken by the...
Please be okay. Please be...
She's fine, but she's just back in time.
Okay.
Angels feast on your friend. You sent her here, Petronella. Glad she's dead. You jealous of her as well?
I would only wish death on my worst enemy.
We're growing stronger. Almost ready.
And unfortunately for you, you're my worst enemy.
What's the time, Mrs. Wolf?
I need to get something from outside the house, but I'm afraid... Actually, I could just leave it there.
Petronella goes to Hella.
I'm afraid you're going to have to guide me out of here.
Shit. No shit! Can I help? Thanks. You see, the thing is, the angels are in the basement. No shit, the angels are... All of them. I'm watching them. So they're not attacking yet. Voice to text? Using voice to text, it's coming in really handy right now. I'm not sure how long I can keep this up though, but there's a way to stop them. I need the disco ball in Lawrence's car. Now's not the time for parties, right? Just with their own reflections. Yes. I have to get it from the car. But the angels will attack as soon as I turn my back. Can you watch them with Aisha's cameras? Oh my word. Becky, look at her butt. Welcome to the I Have Brilliant Ideas Club! So despite all the cameras inside the house, there are still some blind spots. Any cameras facing the house? Yes, you're a genius. I know I am, thank you. We can use the cameras outside, the ones Aisha installed to keep watch for Flint and his contractors. You can control those cameras through my app. Just turn all the cameras inward towards the house windows. It's risky, but then I can properly... Arcade...
Joker 9226. Joker 9226. Joker 9226.
But I can probably monitor the angel while I grab the disco ball. Please hurry up, I can't keep this up for much longer. Ah. Shark watch. Oh shit. Joker's 9226. I need to go. Oh shit, recents. Angel.
Angel 58.
5801. Shark.
Shark 1747.
1747.
Watcher 932.
1747 9327. 1747 9327. Nine three two seven. God, the tracking on these is backwards. God, I don't. Okay, so that one. Yeah, I don't know why the left and right are inverted. Too late, we cannot be stopped. Wanna bet, bitch? The world's ours. No!
Come on, come on, come on. Larry, I love you.
He's a married man, Osgood.
The doctor once said that courage isn't just about not being frightened. It's being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway, which is good to know because right now I am very, very afraid. But we have to do this. Okay. I'm in.
I'm in.
Oh, why is it always the cellar?
Why is it
Cellar.
always spiders?
From the Latin, solarium, meaning the place where monsters hide.
Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
It's not really, sorry. Distraction technique. It's a habit I got off the doctor. Trouble is, it never works.
Petronella goes to Hella. Petronella goes to Hella.
If you're trying to scare me, you're doing a terrific job.
Still jealous of your sister, little girl, with her good looks and charm.
She's no angel, which is why I actually quite like her.
Oh, you've been around time travel machinery, haven't you, Petronella?
She likes to go out, though. Nightclubs, bars.
Lots of yummy Artron energy on you.
I'm more of a library girl myself. But we did go to the odd disco together.
Artron energy makes angels
Bullshit!
nice and strong.
Never liked the loud music.
Strong enough to
But I always loved...
consume your world.
my phone!
No, Osgood just... She gave it
to
to
save
this...
the planet with a disco ball. Oh, that is so the Doctor.
Oh god, they didn't touch her. They just touched the disco ball. You alright? All's good? We're partners, tell me. Okay. Saving the world with a disco ball. Alright, just catching my breath. Okay, thank goodness. Oh my goodness. That was too close. Anyway, disco ball idea worked. The angels are frozen, trapped as long as it stays in place. Before I go any further, I'm going to take a... I need to see what my trophies are, because I don't want to miss anything! Okay. Okay, there's one I'd have to get that's, Angels are frozen, trapped in as long as they stay in that place forever. Okay. Move! Did I not? TARDIS optional. Okay, cool. Okay. Frozen trapped as long as it stays in place. It'll do for now. It does make for rather festive, if terrifying, tableau. If it formed unit, they'll secure the angels properly, and I'll have to break the news about Aisha. I mean, she didn't deserve that. She might be doing well in the past, too. I do hope so. Aisha is certainly canny enough. Is there any way to get her back? We lost her, but she didn't lose her life. I'll make sure her loved ones know that she helped save our world. If you can get a hold of the doctor... What about Flint? Hey, we did just save the world, probably. What about Lawrence? I don't care about Flint. There was no sign of him. I think we'll just have to live in hope. But you've proven that we can all stand up to monsters, no matter how terrifying they seem. Welcome to the fight. I'm almost certain that the doctor chose you for this mission, because the doctor always knows a good person when they see one. That means a lot, Osgood. Osgood, after everything we've been through together, you can call me Petronella. Yeah, but Osgood's so much easier to say. Well, I did promise you we'd part ways once we were done. I imagine you got quite a bit more than you bargained for. That wasn't that bad, actually. You trophy hoe. Yes, I'm a trophy hoe. But Osgood is more fun, right? Really? Huh. Maybe I'll call you again if I need a phone looked at. I would love to join unit. No thanks. You know what? That'd be cool. Does it mean a future game? Sounds good. I think my backup is on their way. I better go. Hey. It's been a pleasure. Catch you soon.
Hiya! It's the doctor. Don't worry, not your doctor, the doctor. Phoning to say thanks for the work you did with Osgood. Top stuff. You were brave and dogged and whip-smart and all those other words people normally use about me.
Aww.
Whoa. Sorry about that. Okay, Osgood's busy overseeing the cleanup operation, but she wanted you to know they're moving the angels from the basement to a top-secret cell in the Black Archives.
Oh.
And if you were worried about Mr. Flint, don't be. Got to him in time, and he's making a full recovery.
I don't fucking care.
He might still have a heart of stone, but the rest of him is going to be flesh and blood. Oh, hold on. Again. Sorry. Console's playing up. Time for its 2,000-year MOT. Osgood thought you should know something else important. That which holds the image of an angel becomes itself an angel. So when Larry took pictures of them on his phone, that's how they were able to infiltrate it. But hey, You dealt with all that, and I think... Hello? Oh, I'm picking up a distress signal from the Bar Galactica, so I best be off. Just one last message from Osgood. She said if you ever fancy working with her again, well, all you gotta do is pick up the phone. Literally. Oh, about Larry, my old friend. I really hope he's gonna be happy as Larry. But I'm not sure what happens to him next. I don't know everything. Where'd be the fun in that? See ya.
So there's one trophy I definitely missed. Oh, did that not? That should have entered earlier. That was from earlier. There's one trophy I missed, and I'm going to have to start the game over again just to get that before... Thank you all for this wonderful game. Oh, excuse me. And to all our loyal fans, thank you.
If I don't make it and you find these messages, you know the drill. Don't turn your back. Don't look away. And don't blink. Good luck, Larry.
Oh!
I think the Angel's flown, Yaz, but best stay in the TARDIS till I'm sure.
Nothing. Just thought I heard something out back.
I'll go and check.
No, you stay there, Miss Natasha. What do you want? This is private property.
Hiya. Sorry to bother you. Is this the old Denville farm?
Happily ever after for completing all the objectives. Status secured. Weeping Angels, a high-level threat, were neutralized by Agent Petronella Osgood and a civilian named Redacted. Unfortunately, Agent Aisha Green has been classified as MIA following this incident. They could have sent the doctor back for her. Lawrence Nightingale is a civilian who attempted to stop the Weeping Angels at Wester Drumlins. He was rescued by the 13th Doctor and is now in the 1920s America with his wife Natasha, a victim of the Angels herself. Unit will erase any evidence of their presence in the past. Success! We're finding all the TARDIS, or delete. Convince that... Okay, so there's only one trophy I am missing from this game, and might as well go for the platinum here and now, because I looked this one up. Yes, just because, I mean, I have to start a new game to do this. I wonder if there is... I wonder if you can actually figure out the passcode. But that's not important. Petronella, you're putting your name all over this. Come on. I wonder if there is anything optional as a continue. But I'll worry about that at a future date. So, there we go. Trophy. Well, that was rude. Clever clogs. There we go. We got the platinum. We're good to go. I want to see what her messages are. So I take it you're not a big fan of calls. Fine, but I need to know, how did you get a hold of this phone? Alright, there we go. That's it. That's the platinum. That's the game. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming by. This has honestly been a lot of fun. It's a great spooky game. So it's another plat and completion to add to my list. This is number 11 on the list. Woohoo! Alright. I'm really glad I did this. This was a lot of fun. And let's go see The Cried. And we'll see if I do any bonus streams this week. Who knows? Only time will tell. Catch you next time. But thank you all. I appreciate everything. This is always fun. And I will update the pictures for these to La Twitch. Or not Twitch, La Twitter. That thing. Goodbye.